Pauly Shore was up all night crying after Richard Simmons said I don't approve of biopic. Asked for meeting as you haven't even heard the pitch. Pauly Shore wrote on Instagram that he was up all night crying after Richard Simmons continued to publicly distance himself from the biopic on his life that Shore is attached to star in. Furthermore, Simmons revealed on his social media platforms that he's talking to film studios about making his own biopic. I just read that a man that I don't know is writing my biopic starring Pauly Shore, Simmons posted earlier this week. I do not approve this movie. I am in talks with major studios to create my own biopic with some help. Wait for this movie. Shore's Simmons biopic, which the fitness icon is not involved with, is now in development at Warner Brothers' subsidiary the Wolper Organization from writer Jordan Allen-Dutton. I was up all night crying regarding Richard Simmons' tweet. Shore responded. Richard, how do you not approve of this movie? I mean, really, who's better to play you in a movie than me? Leonardo DiCaprio's not gonna play you. Brad Pitt's not gonna play you. I'm perfect. Everyone already thinks I'm you. We're the same. Shore reminded Simmons that he hasn't even heard the pitch for Allen-Dutton's biopic of him, and asked if he might be interested in meeting so that Shore can disclose some of the information about the movie he's planning. I also heard the good news that you're in talks with studios to do a biopic about yourself. Shore added. That's amazing. The more movies about you, the better. You deserve it. There should be hundreds made. But as you know, many biopics are made without the subject agreeing to be part of it. Elvis, Stephen Hawking, Marilyn Monroe, Steve Jobs, and many, many more. Some of them turned out good, some of them turned out bad. Mine is going to turn out amazeballs. News of Shore's Simmons biopic broke in January. Simmons originally commented on the film in a Facebook post that read, You may have heard they may be doing a movie about me with Pauly Shore. I have never given my permission for this movie. So don't believe everything you read. After the announcement, Shore traveled to the Sundance Film Festival to debut the short film, The Court Jester, in Park City. The short features Shore as Simmons. Shore told Variety at the time that his Simmons movie is all about love, with or without the real Simmons' blessing. It's never been vindictive. I'm not Borat. I'm not let's make fun of someone. It's the opposite. At this point, it's an unauthorized biopic and they're made every day, Shore said. Yes, I want him to put his pixie dust on this and say, go for it, Pauly. We don't want to bug him. We want him to be left alone and we don't want to bug him. We want to pay homage to him and kiss his feet and say he's done beautiful stuff. I relate to him a lot. Shore added about his interest in playing Simmons in a biopic. I saw an interview he did recently and him saying how he's by himself. He's secluded. He doesn't have any friends or family. He's just alone. That is similar to me right now. My parents passed away. My siblings, we don't have a great relationship. I'm not married. When I am out touring, it's very big in America, and then I come home and I'm by myself. I definitely feel like I am him. I feel like there is a part of me that is very similar. Shore told Variety that his plan is to get the Simmons biopic off the ground and made as soon as possible. The film's production company, the Wolper Organization, added its own statement after Simmons came out against the movie that read, While we would love to have Simmons involved, we respect his desire to privacy and plan to produce a movie that honors him, celebrates him and tells a dramatic story. We know he is deeply private and we would never want to invade that. However, he is an amazing person that changed millions of people's lives, and the effect he has had on the world needs to be recognized.